Good evening, everyone. Hope all are doing good. Uh, my intent for this session is mainly about freshers who are actually joining the company. So, I'm going to tell you before joining and after joining. Okay, just give you a certain guidance, maybe a generic one. This may imply for certain things and may not imply for certain things. Okay, but in general, yeah, this is the whole process. So let me put one scenario for a person who actually has got a campus selection. Okay, campus selection. This is one scenario, right? And there are certain other people who have their interviews and get selected. Interviews, and they will get selected. But in these both scenarios, please mind the process, the way actually they go ahead once they join the company, the process will be more or less the same. So initially you guys will get the offer letter, right? Offer letter. So this is again a common scenario for both of you. From now it will be a common scenario. Okay, till the interview process I have given you the same thing, two different things, and now from here you will be having the same scenario. Offer letter you got. Once you got the offer letter, you got the joining date, you have gone to the company. So initially once you go to the company, there's something by name induction. What is induction and who actually takes this? Induction is taken by the HR. So these human resources people who have actually, the final round, they will tell you about the salary and all these things. These people will tell you the rules of the company, how many leaves you can take, what are the ethics. There will be certain mandatory exams that you guys have to write. All these things will be there. Okay. So these are the things that are part of your joining. This is very very important, and guys, it will be for some companies it will be for 7 days, for company it will be for a day, for some companies it will be for some hours. Okay, so that again depends from company to company. We can't just say any company rules, but in generic this induction would be definitely there and you have to undergo this. So you have to know the company, right? That is one part of it. Now the other part of it is, now you are done with your induction. There will be a huge building. Who is going to be talking to you? You don't know anyone. So where to go? So the project manager or the head of that center will assign a buddy for you. It's called as a buddy. So this kind of buddy is called as a buddy program. Okay. So what is this buddy? Buddy of course is nothing but a very clear common word these days. He's a friend for you. He tells you where are the, he will introduce you to different friends, all your friends, where you're going to be, what you're going to do, and he'll introduce you to your project manager. Initially you will be not into your any project. So initially what you'll do, you start training. And guys, please don't forget, you should know about the canteen, you should know about the washrooms. So he also guides you that. So initially, generally, the first day of your meal or lunch would be free. It will be on the office. This thing, office will be paying for that. So your buddy will take a coupon, and he will pay on your behalf from the company's purse. Okay. So now the training could be anything. It could be in Java, it could be Python, whatever testing tools, depending on the training that actually they give you. Certain times we give several trainings and see who is best in what. Certain times we also give SAP trainings also. You know, or Oracle Fusion trainings or some integration trainings, but initially we go with some ethics. Like there are some mandatory trainings, ethical trainings also. They are supposed to be finished also. So that is one part of it. So during this time, as I told you, after this there is another video that is going to take place. That is your background verification. So be very careful with this. I have given you a video on this. You can actually go through that. And from now, you guys have to take care of your communication skills also. Com skills are something very, very important, because going ahead, you will have to talk to clients also, and clients should not actually, you know, there shouldn't be a reason saying like, no, his communication skills are not good, technically he's sound. No, we don't want that kind of answers. So also concentrate on technical skills. I'll do a video on this as well. Okay, don't worry about that. It's not that you have to speak a bombastic English. You're not any kind of a foreigner. People, guys, mind you, people speak in different slangs. Europeans speak in a different slang. Africans speak in a different slang. In Telugu, in English, in Hindi, we have different slangs. Only thing is, you have to converse in such a way that the client has to understand you. That is the first important thing. And we Indians have a tendency to speak very fast. So our pace of speaking should be slow. That should be something which is very, very, very important and crucial. And when we are speaking to a client, we have to take a notes, right? Now, I'll just give you a quick brief about a project, how actually a project looks. Suppose now all these things are done. Now you have finished the training also. So, who are the people who are going to be there in a project? First of all, you have to understand that, right? So, for that, first and foremost, whom you are working with is a client, right? Then, some person should be there who will be talking to you and a client. So, he is nothing but your project manager. And every time, project manager is busy, right? Project manager keeps talking to a client. So every time you can't go to his cubicle and disturb him, right? So somebody should be there to actually, and suppose say you are a team of 10 members, all of you can't just crowd to his room, right? So there should be one project coordinator. Again, this changes from company to company, guys. That is called as a matrix. Okay, coordinator or a team lead. Okay, so the project started. There is something by name a kick-off meeting. These are the basic team I'm telling. Still there are some more team members that are going to get acted. So these people do the kickoff. What is kickoff? We'll get something by name SOW, which is SOW in the sense, what is that? Statement of work. What we are going to do, within how many days we are going to do. So your project manager does the slicing. For example, he has given a mathematical calculator. Your client has given a mathematical calculator, and your project manager divides that into 4 halves initially: a addition, subtraction, multiplication, and a division. So these things he will actually make out and he will give it to you people. So right, we have done the project, right? So once you have done the project, you have to do one testing, that individual testing. That is individual testing. Once you have created, is called as unit testing. What is that? Unit testing. Okay, you have done unit testing also. Super. Now all the four people have done all the four functionalities. Now we have to do one, because it is a calculator. We have to do integration testing, right? So we are doing so many things. I am doing on my PC. You are doing on your PC. How can I actually do it on one single thing? So it is called as a environment. So each will have a individual environment. So it is called as a, first of all, you will have your own PCs. You will be having your own PCs. You will be working and training on that, right? Then you will be given some PCs where you can do your programming. It is called as development. Development, or certain people call this as pod also. Okay, development pod, dev pod, dev. It is called as dev pod or dev environment. Okay. Then once this is done, what they will do? They'll also do one test environment. Test environment. These are all PCs only, guys. Please mind, these are all PCs, but not at our place. They will be at the client place. So you will be connecting remotely, right? So this is called as test. Test ENV, right? Test environment, where you can do your unit testing and all these testings and all those things. Of course, guys, mind you, there are different environments again. For UAT, there will be different testing. For testers, there will be different testing environment. It depends from company to company. I'm giving a generic scenario. Now, you have all done your project, successfully completed. But guys, I'll tell you one thing. Again, a disclaimer. I'm not pointing out anyone. Huh? In real-time scenarios, a developer will, once that is testing is done, testers will be doing testing. Testing, again, there will be two types of testing, right? Testing will be of two types. It could be manual testing or it could be automated testing, like Silk and all they use, right? So at that point of time, they'll find out so many mistakes. A number of mistakes they'll find out and say this is not the one, that is not the one, and all these things. And you guys will get literally mad. Sometimes you guys keep shouting and all these things. You raise complaints and all these things. But guys, this is a healthy environment because you guys are trying to make the project right. Right? This is something very important. And guys, one more thing, why I am telling you this one is, suppose say you have developed one code. No, I say 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. No, also I want to have the client suddenly changes the requirement saying 1 plus 2 plus 3 is equal to 6. I also want that. I want 3 numerical addition. So where do you actually save all this? If you put it in your local PC, how is it possible? So there will be various versioning tools, So your code will be stored in a versioning tool. Even that code will be stored, and the code which you have currently written also will be stored. For example, in the Android, we get different versions, right? In this version, we'll have one new feature. Okay. But here it is overridden. That old feature cannot be seen. Whereas in here, since we are the developers here, we can see our old feature also. If we click that, for example, version 2.1 is the two numerical addition, and version 2.3 is the 3 numerical addition. We can see both the things. Okay, that is the one. So till now you have got, okay, let me put it, versioning tool also. There will be many versioning tools, guys. Versioning tools. Even in that itself, you can also mention do your testing also, you know. So many things are there. And also you have many tools, the advanced tools. I'll tell you, I'll discuss later. I'm just giving a overview. Don't want to confuse you here. Okay. Then test is also done well. Then who is going to test? User. User has to test. User testing. User testing. What is it? The user testing. User acceptance testing. It's very important, guys. It's nothing but UAT. This will be taken at least for 2 months, 3 months, 6 months also in certain companies, you know. So these are very important things which are very, very crucial. So please keep this in mind. Once this testing is done, everything is successful, happy scenario, you will be putting it in production. What is this production? This is the important one. For example, we are going to some banking portal. Okay. So in the banking portal, once you are doing all those things, you are able to see. But before doing on that banking portal, there will be so many codes that we changed, you know. So the one which you are using, the end user, the person who is using is called as the end user. Okay. So that end user who is using that is the final authority to say, yes, my code is working very well once it is on the production. So production, there should be no flaws. Okay. So for this, it is called as production environment, prod environment. And you guys will immediately get a doubts. Sir, प्रोडक्शन एनवायरनमेंट में अगर कुछ हुआ तो क्या होता? Yes, that is a very good doubt. There is something by name. Till now we have given a service, right? We have created the code, we have developed, we have deployed. Please remember some words. There are some terms you have to understand. Deployment means you have laid the code in your environment. You know that code, working code. It will be the archive file, jar file, var file. In that different files will be there. That is again that goes to technical. So I don't want to go much technical here. Please mind you guys. So the next step will be your support. Who is going to support? Again, this is another process. This company, whoever the company is, will ask for bids. Whoever codes the best, they will give it to them. Generally, if the tenure will be for 5 years, so there will be different types of tickets. Okay, this is another scenario. So here we'll be supporting them any issues that they get. Okay, I want to stop till here because I don't want to continue about the support, because I want to make you understand what exactly is the process in here. Of course, this is a very generic one which I told you, but a very valuable one. So guys, be bright, have a nice time, all the best. I am your shadow, Kalyan Chakravarti from Cybrights. Take care, have a great day ahead. Shubhratri, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are, and have a successful time and have a great time. Never fear when God is there. Thanks so much. Bye.